Hi, welcome to our next level 1 chance and data video. We're going to chat about how to set up probability trees. Probability trees are good strategies to determine all possible outcomes, which we call the sample space for a particular experiment, and to help us calculate the probabilities. So here's a probability tree flipping a coin, either head or tail. We have a branch and we have the outcome at the end of the branch. Alright, example 1 is flipping one coin twice. So we could flip the coin the first time and get a head or tail. If we got a head, we could get a head or tail on the second flip. But if we got a tail on the first flip, we could still get a head or tail on the second flip. Alright, so we could get two heads, we could get a head, then a tail, we could get a tail, then a head, or we could get two tails. We have 4 possibilities, 4 outcomes. Here's the second example, which shows having 3 children, either boy or girl, and there are 8 possible outcomes in this experiment. All right, let's come back to the probability tree and let's talk about adding probabilities to the branch, which is the number that represents the probability for that outcome. Please use fractions or decimals, not percentages on probability trees. All right, well, here's our third example. A bag contains 5 marbles, 3 red and 2 blue. A marble is going to be drawn randomly out of the bag and it's not going to be replaced back into the bag, and then we're going to go and get a second marble out of the bag randomly. So let's give us a bit of room and let's draw the tree. So here's the first marble. It could either be blue or red. If we had a blue marble first, the second marble could be blue or red, or if our first marble was red, the second marble still could be blue or red. Now we have 3 red and 2 blue, so let's add these probabilities on the branches. Because we have 2 blue out of 5, we're going to write 2/5 on the blue branch, and we're going to write 3/5 out of 3/5 on the red branch. Now let's look at the scenario where the first marble was blue. Look up in the top right corner at our bag. If the first marble coming out is blue, one of the blues is gone. So now we only have 4 marbles left in the bag, and out of the 4 marbles, one of them is blue, so 1/4 goes on this branch, and 3/4, because 3 of them are red, goes on this branch. Let's turn our attention to the other scenario where the first marble coming out of the bag was red. So going back to the top right-hand corner, we've got 5 marbles back in the bag, but if the first marble coming out was red, one of the reds now disappear. Now we only have 4 marbles left in the bag still, and out of the 4 marbles, 2 of them are blue and 2 of them are red. So we can put 2/4 on each of those branches to represent picking those options. Okay, now here are our 4 outcomes. Blue, blue, blue first, red second, red first, blue second, red, red. To work out the probability of getting 2 blues, we take the 2 fractions or the 2 decimals and we multiply them. So 2/5 times 1/4 gives 2 chances out of 20. To work out the probability of getting a blue first, then a red, we multiply these fractions. 2/5 times 3/4 gives us 6 chances out of 20. To work out the probability of getting a red first, then a blue, we multiply these fractions. 3/5 times 2/4 also gives us 6 chances out of 20 for this scenario. And to work out the probability of getting 2 reds, we multiply these two by going 3/5 times 2/4, and that also gives us 6/20. So the probability of getting 2 blues is 2 chances in 20. The probability of getting blue first then red is 6 chances in 20. The probability of getting red then blue is also 6 out of 20. And the probability of getting 2 reds is also 6 out of 20. We could do a quick check to make sure our probability tree is correct. If we added up all these numerators, they should add up to 20 because that gives us a 100% option. All right, well, that's how we set these things up. In the next video, we're going to show you how to use probability trees to solve problems. Thanks so much for watching.